Where are we going tomorrow, guys?
Mickey's house.
Mickey's house. Are you excited, Christian?
Yes. Yes.
Are you okay? What are your thoughts on the trip?
Nothing.
What are you most excited for?
Mickey. Being by Max.
You don't know what you're most excited for? What park are you most excited for?
Hollywood.
Hollywood Studios. Are you excited, Bella?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who are you most excited to see?
Mickey.
Mickey.
And Blue and his friends.
And Pluto and the rest of his friends. I'm excited. Howard and I will give a little bit of input here.
Good evening.
This trip is going to be different than our last family trip, but it's also going to be a lot different than my trip last year.
Much different. Like, even in the last 8-10 months since you went, things have changed.
Lots of things have changed.
A lot.
Lots of things have changed in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
So, in October, there was 6 feet between everybody. Masks were all the time, everywhere. And now, as of yesterday, June 15th, masks are no longer required anywhere on Disney property if you're fully vaccinated.
Yep.
But the state of Florida cannot, they cannot
cannot ask you for proof of vaccination or anything. So everybody, including Disney, has to be kind of on the honor program. And honestly, I think that's what has a lot of people, including us, the most nervous. In outside areas, we're pretty okay with it as long as the crowds aren't too bad. But inside, we're still very leery of people. People are inherently dishonest, and I think that's, though I like to think we're honest people. We are fully vaccinated and have been for a while, but that doesn't mean that everybody is going to be adhering to our same ethics. So we're going to be wearing ours inside. In addition to, even though we have seen reports that technically, because the kids are not of age to be vaccinated, they technically and will, because of us, should be wearing their masks. However, we have seen reports that Disney is not necessarily enforcing that.
Yeah. But again, that's we don't know for sure. Yeah. I've just seen things online from various sources, people from work and stuff. We'll let you know when we get there.
Yep.
Tomorrow we're at Disney Springs in the evening, and then Friday we're at Epcot all day. So we've also seen that it varies from park to park, I guess, but also from what I've seen, there are no dividers on transportation anymore. There is almost no dividers on attractions or in queues.
And for transportation, we've heard reports that they're allowing up to 15 people.
I've seen between 15 and 19 to stand.
Yeah, to stand in addition to people being seated. So they are increasing that Disney transportation.
Transportation is pretty much back to normal, except I've not seen anything about the Skyliner. We will not be using that, however. No. From what I've seen, or from what I've heard, the monorail is like 2 parties per car.
Okay.
But there's no dividers in there anymore, so we'll see. Another thing that gets me a little bit is there is no physical distancing markers anymore, and they're encouraging guests to fill in all the dead space. So I'm gonna try to not be all up on people. I would hope people try not to be all up on me. Even before this whole COVID-ness, I don't like when people are all up on top of me. I don't like it in lines. I don't like it at concerts. I don't like people all up in my space.
This is not Europe where people have no sense of personal space. We like our personal space.
Yes. So we will be wearing masks indoors. The kids will be wearing masks, obviously, indoors. Because of there's no longer 6 feet. There's more people close together. We were going to have hand sanitizer to begin with, but now we will be using it more
frequently than normal.
I was going to not change my mask or wash my mask as much, but that I also think I have 3 masks that I'm gonna have with me, plus some disposable ones. I'm gonna wash it every night because
who knows?
Yeah, you just don't know. I mean, that's something I did in October as well, but I'm not gonna be as crazy as I was in October, but at the same time, there's still a risk even for people that are vaccinated. So, I mean, it's not going away. It's never going to fully go away.
No, but as long as people are breaking the rules and not adhering to these standards, then, I mean, they're the wild cards, really.
Yeah, so we will see what happens. We'll let you know. This video will go up while we're actually at Disney. And then our first day there will go up a few days after we get back, so we'll let you know soon after. Yeah.
Yep.
But we're excited. The kids are excited. We've been waiting a few months for this trip, and we're glad it's finally here. Yeah.
We'll see you along the ride.
And now it's time to pack, yay! I don't have everything ready yet, but this is my main method of packing. So I have everything pretty much on the bed. It's chaos, but organized chaos. I've got shirts, I've got underwear, socks, extra stuff, bathing suits, running gear, a stray pair of pants over there, and our suitcase, which we've fit all of our stuff in for a 7-night cruise, so we should easily fit everything in for this trip. We're hoping to fit it, the cooler, and the stroller in the trunk, and then obviously the kids in the back seat. And time to get packing. And just like that, the suitcase is magically packed. Okay, not magic, but it only took a few minutes to roll everything up and then get everything put in. There's still plenty of room for all the toiletries. Said I've got a packing list with the very important tickets. Lots of stuff that needs packed. I gotta grab all the toiletries, but a lot of that has to wait until we're ready to leave in the morning. You know, toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, stuff like that. But we'll make sure that everything is ready to go, including our food, because well, the dining plan, feeding a family of 4, is quite expensive. Okay, so I mentioned my packing list and I showed you a little bit, but I'm gonna hit some key things on here. Obviously, clothes, very important. When you have a little girl who likes to wear dresses, princess dresses, also very important. Bathing suits, flip-flops if you're going to the pool, and right now, we just covered a little bit earlier, extra masks. Toiletries, you know, toothbrush, toothpaste, floss. Sunscreen is a must. It's Florida. I mean, I get burned stepping outside for 3 seconds here in South Carolina. So also, you know, if you wear contacts, bring contact solution. Hand sanitizer right now, big deal. We're gonna bring some wipes for our phones and the camera, and an initial wipe down. Disney's always been really great about cleaning, and since COVID, they've increased that. But even when I was there in October, when things were super, like, we're going to be clean, 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 I still wiped down the table, at least the table, and the, like, the dresser top, counter thing, in my room, but also the door handle, because, you know, that's a high touch area. So, we're also going to take some washcloths and some baggies. We're going to soak the washcloths and then put them in the fridge so they can cool off, and then they can cool us off while it is very hot, because we have never been to the parks in the summer. Okay, I can't say that. We've been to Disneyland in June. Disneyland is not Disney World. In the summer, the weather is, it's hot, but it's just not the same. We're also going to take some ibuprofen just in case. Obviously camera, magic bands, a poncho to cover the stroller in case of rain, because it's Florida and it will rain. It's not, it can rain, it will rain. obviously the stroller, and I mentioned earlier that we're going to be taking some food. Now, normally, when the dining plan is a thing, we would not be taking food because all of our food would be covered. But since the parks reopened last year and the dining plan still has not returned, it's a lot of money to feed 4 people. Even when I went in October, I still took food for 1 meal because Disney food is expensive. So we are going to eat some Flower and Garden, I almost said Food and Wine. Flower and Garden Festival snacks. We're going to do Regal Eagle. We've got plans for all the parks to try some food, but also we need to supplement that with some food from home because otherwise it's very, very pricey. Can't wait till the dining plan comes back. And then the most important thing on this entire list, like we could buy all the other stuff at Walmart in Orlando if we absolutely needed to. The most important thing on this list, tickets. Now, if you have booked your trip, with tickets included with the room, then you don't have to worry about that. But because we are using military salute tickets, we do have to get our tickets activated at Disney Springs, which we will be doing tomorrow evening. So I have made sure that those are sitting next to my wallet, which will not be forgotten. So we will have our tickets to Disney. We will have our military annual passes for Universal, and that way we can get into the parks. Very, very important. So that is everything I can think of for right now. We're excited to go on this trip, and we hope you're excited to watch. Thanks for watching.